I'm going to timestamp this reading so you can just get to the part you want. Okay, so let's do this first. Sorry, Aries, just calm your mind. Let's do a light meditation and we'll get into a reading for your finances, Aries. Messages for Aries finances. Let's get a little bit more. I changed the mic. I'm using my boom arm mic. I hope the sound is better. I keep on trying to improve to make the listening experience enjoyable. Because I do know how I appreciate tarot readers. Or anything I watch on YouTube actually, where people actually try to give a good visual and give a good sound. Messages for your finances, Aries. This deck is not even, so it's quite hard to shuffle. And yeah, I am still learning how to shuffle this way, but when the final ones are ready, they're going to be even. I am a stickler for quality control. Okay, messages for Aries finances. What? Three of Vessels in reverse. Bearer of Coins upright. Hold on. Wait a minute. After noticing. Hold on, wait a minute, Aries. Three of Vessels. Were you thinking of collaborating with somebody, but you might have felt you didn't have the same emotional investment with the Three of Vessels in reverse. And it looks like, okay, it looks like you're still holding on to your idea or your finances, because this whole situation is getting you tired with the Ten of Battens upright. The Three of Vessels normally speaks about community, speaks about being vulnerable to discuss dreams, ideas, innovations, particularly as a good, what's it called? Show of good faith. Is that it? But that's in reverse. So you might have decided or realized that people you wanted to collaborate with were not, they might not have been as honest, or they might not have been as innovative as you needed or you would have preferred. So you're deciding to, you have an idea, you have some finances. They might be a little bit limited because you're showing up as the bearer of coins upright. So you're still shy about your idea. You're still holding it close to your chest at the moment. But one thing for sure, this situation is making you tired with the Ten of Battens, like literal exhaustion. So you might have tried to build or develop an idea with people, but it just wasn't moving forward because you just were not on the same page. But let's find out more about these people. So who are these people you were considering dealing with, Aries? Your finances. Let's clarify the Three of Vessels upright. Remove this out of the way. Let's clarify the Three of Vessels upright. For Aries finances, Three of Vessels upright for Aries finances. First of Vessels in reverse. You might have felt these people were not seeing the same, they didn't have the same vision with you, or you might have felt that you just found it difficult to be creative around them. The First of Vessels is actually very intuitive, someone that is able to transform their emotions into ideas. Kind of like how when you have like heartbreak or something, how you're able to channel your emotions into your art or so maybe the people that you found your intuition blocked, you find out if you might have found that you didn't feel as creative around them, or if this was you trying to like get into like some form of incubator program, or I don't know, artist in residency or collaboration of some sort where you might have felt you were going to learn from them. You just found that around them you might have experienced a couple of blocks around them, or you might have just realized that they were not giving what you the situation was not giving what you felt it was going to give. Got the three of buttons in reverse. Yeah, because you're tired of waiting. With them, you're always waiting, wait. You kept on waiting, waiting for the spark to, waiting for them to light the fire up their asses, waiting for their promises. So you might have collaborated with people that might have said what they were going to offer was not available at the time. So we might have waited, right? And you're just like, you know what? I'm tired of waiting. I want to move. But let's see one more thing about this three of vessels. Why is it three of vessels in reverse for Aries? Way too many. Way too many. I just need one more. The full in reverse. Yeah, they probably didn't believe in your idea, or you just felt there was nothing new. The fool normally is enthusiastic about moving forward, is very daring, is willing to rough it, is willing to be mocked because they have a vision. But I think around these people you just found out that you were not as inspired as you felt because of the foster of vessels coming up in reverse. But let's see more about the bearer of coins. Let's find out why you are deciding to hold on. This is enough reason, don't get me wrong, but let's see what comes out. It might be things you need to learn. So this might be about the things you need to learn, or this might be uh let's just see what comes out. Justice upright, four of buttons upright, two of buttons upright. Okay, well, these are the reasons why. So now this is your situation, because definitely I am a strong believer of you vibe with people that you connect with people that you are vibing on the same frequency of, right? So you need to learn, because you felt you could collaborate with them, and if you were wrong, and the fact that you turned out wrong, it might be because you might have not known how to look for the markers in these people. So look for people that are ethical with justice upright. And find out, make sure. So we are considering this past collaboration that you very well might have stepped out of. Well, yeah, is it a oh my gosh. Ending with the 10 of buttons, it looks like you're in the process of. So find out how legit. You have to check within before you check without. So check to see that this business was ethical. Check the business was legit, and make sure that you have the same ethical principles. Learn how to identify that you have the same ethics as whoever you're trying to collaborate, because it's very important. With the justice card upright, that's heavy Libra energy. Libra is about fairness. So yeah, check to see. So this might be fairness in the product you want to release, or fairness in the working conditions. Really look at that, because you need to know who you are developing long term, because this looks like it would have been a long term collaboration. With the four of buttons coming up upright, the four of buttons talks about like harmony, talks about marriage. This is a celebration, talks about laying foundations, deciding to invest in something for long term. So check to see what the long term goals are, and check to see how this will play out long term. Can you stand this situation, or how can you stand this business? How long? What are your long term plans? You see this long term, because there's a lot of decisions you are going to have to make, and these are just this 12 buttons upright speaks about decisions. It's literally going to be a, am I going left, am I going right? And those two, by now as adults, we know that our decisions really have a lot to play in the way our lives turn out. So yeah, really decide what you want to invest in, and make sure that you're on the same page with these people or whoever you want to collaborate with in the future. But let's see, with the ten, clarifying the 10 of buttons, which speaks about exhaustion. But the horse, the warrior, everybody's just tired. Tired, tired. And really, there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of fire energy on here. So that's, this is a very, personalities, temperature is rising. Hmm. I don't know if this is somebody that you might have. Well, there's not a lot of emotion coming up, but if I don't know if. Well, let's see. I don't. Are you trying to dabble in a workplace relationship or something? Some people are not meant to be your lovers, oh. They're just meant to be your business partners. Know the difference. It's not everybody that you have to date. Some people are just meant to be your life for business, not for relationship. We've already talked about your relationship. This one is business. So all this heated, hot fire energy that is going on, Aries, you're showing yourself. Really, Aries, you are really showing yourself. You're showing you're tired of waiting. You're showing you want to commit. You're showing you're tired of doing things, but you're tired of waiting for things. You're looking for your team. You're looking for your team, and you want to be able to make decisions, but it's not every decision you can make, because that might lead to exhaustion. So that's the reason why collaboration is important. When you are sure that you're on the same page, justice upright, then you can now decide to go make decisions with this 4 of buttons. Then you can decide, okay, yes, I will stand for you, you stand for me, we are together in this, we can make decisions, because yeah, you can't do everything by yourself. You can't. But definitely this one you can't do this. No, this one is energy. You're not thriving in this particular situation. But let's see what the exhaustion is about. Advice for 10 of buttons upright. Get 3 cards for that. The Hermit. Spend time by yourself. A lot of introspection is needed. This is not the time to rush forward. You have the Chariot. This is the Hermit, encouraging you to be an introspector. Dig deep into, find out. You have to find a way to reinvent this wheel. You have to find a way to get out of this exhaustion. You have to find out why you started this in the first place. And with the Chariot in reverse, it's to letting you know that you don't have your shit together. Your team has not come together just yet. So there's no fast movement. It's in reverse. There's no fast movement in this. Aries, I'm not sure you're meant to walk away completely. I'm not sure you're going. I think there's conversations to be had about this job, particularly with Justice, 4 of buttons, and 2 of buttons upright. It's saying don't move forward. Now this don't move forward is just stay put. Yep. Revisit this with the 9 of coins upright. It's saying abundance is just around the corner. It's saying don't move, don't leave just yet. Really find out how fair this is. Find out how fair this is, and then you would know exactly what to do. You'll be able to decide if you are tired of this completely and you want to exit this. But either way, you're going to be fine. Either way, you're going to be fine. We just need to find out if you just need to, we just need to find out how long you can wait for them to come through. It's saying don't move, but you're tired of waiting. But if you want this to last, if you need this collaboration, you have to learn to wait. It's saying don't start anything new. This, you're showing up as the bearer of coins, so this is, I think your idea generally needs refining. Sometimes we things are just not the right match or at the right time because we are not ready. But there's a lot of lessons for you to learn. I think you are going to end up over, I think until you you are going to overwork yourself until you are forced, because there's something you are missing. There's something, a decision that you are making that is taking you away, and it's taking you away and is making you frustrated. So just relax, spend time by yourself, refine this business idea so that when you revisit this, things are fair and things are ethically sound. There might be some legal, there might be some legalities that you are overlooking or that you've not considered because your idea, to be honest, is still in infancy. It's still in infancy. Let me see. Your major arcana, I've got justice upright, you got hermit upright, you got the chariot in reverse. Yeah, just make sure things are fair. Find out why you tick, but then be cautious about, don't move forward until you are sure everybody's on the same page. And I think your ideas, I don't think you've discussed this enough. I don't think you've discussed this enough. Let me see if there's any more messages I'm getting from this for you, Aries, before we close this off. Sorry about that. Let's see. More messages for Aries finances. The reason why things might not seem so balanced, or the reason why your intuition is blocked, because I think you've lost sight of the essence of things, or you might just be fantasizing because you are looking towards the end, but there's work to be done. And I think just visit the drawing board by yourself and find out how you can grow this idea. When you're able to grow this idea, you might be able to your creative blocks will be lifted, because definitely you would know whether to continue with this community or whether you need to do this by yourself or seek another community. But I know it does seem like you're tired of the stagnation in your finances, or in this business idea, or your creativity, and you don't want to start anything new. But you can't you have to test your product in some way, shape, or form, and that's why justice comes up upright. Yeah, you might, I'm getting Aries, you have to test your product, because you have to show how relevant your product is, and that is when people would want to invest, and then you'll be able to, and when you better test your product, for instance, you know what direct with, that will help with the two of patterns, that will help you know what decision to move with moving forward, or what product to focus on. Yeah, but don't be exhausted thinking about how, sometimes when you just revisit the drawing board and you rewrite things, everything just falls into place. There's a lot of resistance at the moment because you don't have enough to run forward with, and it's saying go back to the drawing board by yourself and find out how to refine this idea or this product so that you would feel you are able to make better decisions when it comes to collaboration. Yeah, I do see that you are going to, with the ending off with the nine of coins upright, Aries. This looks like it's something that's going to make you. It's going to get you some coin. It's going to get you some coin, but you have to find a way to work with people, and you have to find a way to overcome your creative blocks or your entrepreneurial. your entrepreneurial blocks. Determination. If you are determined to make this work, Aries, you really have to revisit. You have to go back to the drawing board. You have to be going back to the drawing board. There's nothing. Don't abandon this for something new, but just find out how to elevate your product and make it relevant. And there has to be a balance between the practicality and the aesthetics, for instance, or yeah, make it worth people's while. And then people would, you will literally you be among the top two or something with the two of coins, sorry, the two of buttons. I'm strongly getting that. But yeah, don't be frustrated. Just revisit the drawing table and don't be in a haste to move so fast. There's don't be Yeah, don't be in a haste to move so fast. There's coin here. Take that however you see it, Aries. So that's the end of your reading. Thank you for staying with me. And you're actually the very first sign I'm doing getting back into reading. Somebody requested and I had to show up. Thank you guys. Feel free to book a personal reading. Like, share, subscribe. It really will help me. Follow me on all socials. Is the Q for Tarot. And I'll see you next time, Aries. Thank you. Bye.